Okay, this is a E-W60 case, selling it really expensive through Lazada, around 225 ringgit. You can come across around 129 ringgit if you were to go through Taobao, but the transport to come here is 75 ringgit, so end up it's 200 ringgit at the end. In USA or other places it's really cheap, just that I don't know why this thing is made from China, but they said it's very freaking expensive. This is not the original Realan, because this is a lot of knockoff nowadays because of the high demand. Normally this thing is just really strong kind of steel. It's not like flimsy kind of aluminium, even though it's a knockoff, but it's pretty strong. So let's take a look on this case. Alright, this case, it's not the original one. Why? Because the bottom part there is no LED strip. It should be there's an LED lighting up beneath this, but it doesn't have it. It's okay. You think that this is pretty tall, but it's not. These vents, don't get mistaken with the E-W80. This is E-W60. It's pretty small. It's as tall as the I/O panel here. So yeah, there's no problem installing I/O panels at all. So even though it's a knockoff, there's no problem installing that. And you can see that this is what I got. The original E-W60, it has this extra space to put a Pico PSU right over here. Okay, but this one does not, so I have to use another Pico PSU. So I'm going to show you my Pico PSU. This is a Pico PSU that you normally can get from Lazada. This is around 54 ringgit. You guys are planning to buy. This is not a small one, it's pretty big. 8-pin, because I bought a extension for 5 ringgit. This only. So originally it came in 4-pin for the CPU power supply, so you have to convert it to 8-pin. So there is a way of getting by that. So you have to buy an extra 5 ringgit for that one from Lazada. So this is the you can see here, the power supply is from here all the way there, and this one is the power supply. You have to plug in right over here like this. The adapter 120 input output is 12 volts, 2 ampere. So just plug in like this and it's on. Boom, settle. So this is the 24-pin. Okay, 24-pin have an extent of the Molex. Get one Molex, and probably this is a fan, and this is a SATA, so for your SSD. And other than that, this is a 4-pin. This 4-pin and the original 4-pin from here doesn't have a pairing stuff, so you have to, this is mainly just for a GPU, I would say. I don't know what's the purpose of this, because what's the point of having this if you have this already for 4-pin. Let's compare the 4-pin here and 4-pin there. Okay, let's take this out. Let's compare these two 4-pins. Okay, they look identical, meaning that I can just use this as my 4-pin. And why do they make another 4-pin right over here, right? For what? For CPU, of course. Should be. Yeah, this is for the CPU. So it has separate power, but this one, it has like an extra 4-pin, but they both look the same. Wait, they both look the same. Wait, okay, so you guys can see that they have identical. They are both identical. Okay, alright, they're both the same. If they're both the same, I can use this to, you know, plug it. Let's try that. Yeah, it fits, so it does function the same. So this is mine. I just got this. Anyways, I'm gonna play safe. I'm gonna use this from here as, you know, as my CPU power supply. Actually, I'm afraid of blowing it up. Overall, I'm gonna put a SSD for this build, and the 4-pin here, I don't know what to do. I'll be zip tying this one right here and so on. So as you can see, let's compare the Pico PSU and the fake E-W60. There's no way that you can put the PSU over there, okay, because there's no space. As soon as you put your ITX board right over here, it's gonna cover up way over here. Originally it should be a space for the Pico PSU mounted right over here, then you can screw it right here. But sadly, what I thought I got the original one, I got the fake one, it does not fit, so I'm waiting for another Pico PSU for this build. So yeah, already got my 4 to 8 pin, so waiting for my Pico PSU. So the board I'll be using is this bad boy, which is a B250i ITX Strix ROG motherboard. This one was recently I made a video on that. You guys can check that out. This is a very good looking board. Already installed a 250 SSD inside, so for light gaming. Thank God for Pentium, it works well for PUBG Lite. So yeah, I'm gonna make a video on that again as soon as I got this build ready. Okay guys, hopefully you guys like the video. I'm sorry for the lengthy video, and please support me by subscribing to the channel and leave a like. Take care guys, bye bye.